that core Trump base that believes in what ICE is doing, that cheers all of ICE's abusive, unconstitutional actions that they are taking literally all across the country, that are being recorded and being found by judges as violating people's constitutional rights, is causing people who want to visit our country to not want to come to this country because they no longer believe that the United States will protect them and their interests and their rights. Because there is a section of our society that has this bizarre, crazy belief that constitutional rights only apply to American citizens, not immigrants, not people visiting this country, that sort of thing. And whatever ICE wants to do, they can go ahead and do. The problem with that is, as the labor that is being removed or from migrants, from, let's say, illegal immigrants, that's not being replaced by American labor. That's one problem. And then comes with Trump saying that the H-1B visa program is absolutely needed because America lacks certain skills within the United States to be able to fill those jobs. In short, what Trump is having to accept is that you need an amount of migration into the United States in order for the United States to maintain its economic dominance. The problem is that the people who believe in what ICE is doing have been listening to those particular types of young Republicans who praise Hitler and Nazis and use racial slurs all the time because they're basically Klan members who are no longer wearing, the Nazi uniform or the funny evening gowns. What they are is they're wearing suits and they're dressing up in regular clothing, talking to people. And people are not taught enough about history to recognize a Klan member, to recognize a Nazi with or without the uniform. And because of that, they're now all over the Republican Party. And those people have taught enough Republicans to believe that America doesn't need migrants, that it just needs to be these all-white things like the all-white town that was attempted to be done in Nebraska. This is what we are. This is where Trump is going. He is going to lose that core base that relies on the teachings that come from, these young Republicans who praised Hitler and use Nazi dialogue and use, KKK bullshit, and have managed to incorporate large portions of the Republican base. And those people cheer what ICE is doing because it's what they would do. And they really like the fact that they are dressed up in military uniform because it makes them think that there are actual stormtroopers, that the United States federal government has embraced their philosophy, and they see it every day. They see it every single day with these masked people violating constitutional rights of everyone whose skin color doesn't look like mine. So what Trump is going to do is lose that base, because the unfortunate truth is Trump's own businesses rely on the H-1B visa program and also rely on those migrants. And a lot of Americans don't work at those jobs for several reasons. One, like picking stuff in the fields. You can make a decent living doing that. The problem is, not everyone wants to be out in the hot sun, you know, bending over and picking grapes or whatever. And since they don't want to do that, they are willing to work retail because retail is in a comfortable environment. So like, share, and subscribe. And Trump, you're about to lose huge because New York is singing.